I don't know that it's good advice, but I always have advice. I think, first of all, we have to listen to each other with really open ears, much more than we do. I think we make assumptions about people based on, their educational level or where they live or what the color of their skin is or where they went to school, or we have all sorts of things that we bring to the table, and we need to clear as much of that away as we can and listen to our fellow human beings and learn what's on their mind and where they're coming from. Because I think everybody has everybody has a life that and it's different from mine. So I think listening to people is really a critical thing. I think to recognize it, maybe more than anything else, that we all have a role to play in our civil society. If we want to have a free society, if we want to continue our uh, democratic republic, it requires citizen involvement. It requires us to be part of the solution and to work toward that solution. And that's really what politics ought to be about. I think if people are going to enter the political arena, they need to do it with the approach that I'm here to help solve our society's problems and to make life better for everybody, not just for me or for my party, but for everyone. Because that's what the nature of a civil society is. And so I hope other people who are growing up at this point and maturing will not shy away from being involved in civil society. Doesn't mean they have to run for office. They can be involved in lots of other ways. I hope some of them will run for office because I think that's also important. But, there are tremendous opportunities, for example, right now to work in government and to provide high quality, good outcomes for people. And people need that. They need government. I think we learned during the pandemic both the good and bad of government, but we also know now that we need it, and we're seeing that more and more with Ukraine, how important government can be and what a role it plays in protecting us and helping us navigate through circumstances like this. So I would encourage people to listen more. I would encourage people to be involved in civil society and in debates and to participate and look for solutions and not accept. And I guess the last thing I would say is not accept everything people say and everything you read because the world is full of misinformation. People can say things in a free society. You want them to be able to say things even if they're not true and even if they're dangerous. But it's up to us to look at what is said and to investigate it and to really understand whether we've got the real facts. Because if we have the facts, we have the data, then we can make good decisions. And so I'm still optimistic about this nation and where we are, but I think it's going to be dependent on people getting involved and wanting to protect and preserve our democracy.